G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Round 2 is officially done and dusted. We're in the top 18% overall, which isn't really ideal. I'd like to be a lot higher than that, but there were a few things that I did muck up, such as the captaincy, which I'll get into. 6 out of 10 league wins, not too bad, considering how poor I did. 21-82, it's not bad, but I think we can do a lot better. So we'll look at the team, just see where we're at with it at the moment. So James Sicily, 96, I think that's a really good score. He was actually Hawthorn's highest scorer. Rest in peace, Tom Mitchell owners who sideways traded Dunkley out for him. You're going to be paying for it. Dan Houston, he's going to be the guy I trade out this week, I think. He's under the pump. I gave him one chance and he's blown it. So I've got to get rid of him before he drops a staggering amount of coin. Sam Doherty, 93, average of 105. Let's hope he can keep this up and become a top 6 defender. John Noble, 41. He struggled in a contested game of footy. It was low scoring, a lot of stoppages, not enough outside ball. He likes the rebound 50s and the metres gained, and he didn't get enough of that. Hopefully he can respond and get a much better score against the St Kilda outfit. I think he'll be fine. We'll just hold him. Zerk Thatcher, I was able to loophole Starcevic, so I'm pretty happy with that one. Brandon and Rivers, well, it's just rookie roulette at the moment. I lost 4 points. What are you going to do about it? On to the midfield. Lachie Neale, what a gun. I mean, I'm so happy I started him. I thought he was overpriced in the beginning. I thought about it. I was like, do I want to start him? I did start him, and I'm bloody happy I did. He's going to be nearly impossible to get in for the next few rounds. He's 693k, and he's still got money to be made. So, yeah, he's very fortunate to have him because it's an extra captaincy option to replace Gawn, I guess. Jackson McRae, 93. He was playing half back in the second quarter. I'm not really sure what Luke Beveridge is getting out there. He's a very unique coach, and I'm not really sure what he's up to, but he did stuff up my scoring. A lot of blokes are trading out McRae at the moment, as you can see down the bottom there. I'm not really sure why. He'll come good. Just give him some time. He had a slow start last year, and he started killing it. Paddy Cripps, 117, very nice. Josh Kelly, this is his second bad score. I'm still going to hold him. Like, he's 600 plus K. I think I have to. He'll be alright. I think it's the beard slowing him down, to be honest, because I just can't get my head around why he's playing so bad at the moment. He's just not seeing enough of the ball. So, yeah, he's struggling, but hopefully he can come good. Josh Dunkley was my captain. I'm really happy with the response. He bounced back. I knew he would. My theory for captaining him was Jack Steele was going to go straight to bottom pally. We know that. And, yeah, I thought that he would get a lot of contested ball. And I thought the Doggies would at least win it, but they didn't. He could have scored a lot higher if they did. And he didn't really get first use from English. English kind of got smashed a bit by Marshall. But, yeah, 131's really good. I'm super happy with Josh Dunkley. I'm really happy I didn't trade him out. I was never going to. I think it was just the wrong decision to do that. He's such a competitive guy. He takes his footy more serious than anyone in my whole team. I said that in my previous video, but it's true. So, yeah, great response. But in saying that, it was probably the wrong captaincy option. I should have just gone on my head and not my heart and captained Neale. But we'll remember that for next time. Jack Viney, 86. Well, he scored 186 or something like that in round 1, so he's dropped off 100 points. That's fine. He'll still make a lot of money, so we'll just hold him for now. Matt Rowell still thinks he's playing TAC Cup. You're not playing against 18-year-olds anymore, but he doesn't care. He's just doing his own thing. Everyone's got him. That is the best score I've ever seen any rookie do. And I think he is the next Sam Welsh, if not better. He's just proved himself against arguably the best team in the comp in West Coast. So, yeah, that's a staggering performance from Rowell. Pickett, 37. That's a pretty shit score, but everybody had him. And when I say everybody, I mean 70 to 80% of the competition had him on field, really. So you're not really losing many points there. The bench was all right. I think I could have fielded Bernal, but I was never going to do that. Grundy was my VC. No one's going to take that. Soldo matched up with him really well. I think Soldo got like 20-something hitouts. Yeah, 23 hitouts to Grundy's 33. So I was surprised. He brought his game soldo and, made Grundy struggle a little bit. Jacobs, I think Jacobs is going to be fine. He played Goldstein. Goldstein had about 51 hit-outs, I'm pretty sure. Something staggering like that. Just absolutely dominated him. It was a hard matchup in the end, and I think he'll bounce back against Tim English. That'll be my two R2 players going head-to-head, which will be very interesting to see. And I'm looking forward to that battle. Forward line, Dusty, 79. Not too critical. Once again, everybody's got him. Christian Petrarca, how good's this? This is my pod kind of thing. I'm very happy I picked him instead of Segler. It was kind of one or the other, and I'm very, very happy I picked Petrarca. He looks like a much better football player when he's in the midfield. And I think he'll play there a lot this year. I reckon it's his year, and he could possibly bring out the Demons' best and fairest. We'll have to wait and see, but so far, so good from the cement bag. Brayshaw, 88, could be so much higher. I mean, he could be scoring 110 if he could just kick straight. He butchers it. He butchers it flat out, just like his brother. Just unbelievable. Must be in the name, in the family. Just a Brayshaw thing to just butcher it. So, as of next year, I won't be picking any more Brayshaws. That's for damn sure. Devon Smith, 105. How can you complain with that? Super effort from him. Kicked one of the goals of the year so far. Had me out of my seat. Curtis Taylor, how fortunate is this having a forward rookie that can do that sort of scoring? I know they've had 2 wins, so I'm not expecting him to continue that 78 average, but I'm pretty happy with it so far. Buderick, 62, that's better. Much better than 44. Plays a very friendly role off halfback. And King, 77, that's really good. Good job if you fielded him. And Kavara could probably go this week. So that brings me on to my trade. So, out Houston. Houston's gone. I can't have him in my team. There's just no way. He's going to leak points. And watching this guy, Jeremy Howe, play footy like this is just incredible. This is my only chance to get Howe in, and it just has to be done. I don't like doing sideways trades, but if it means losing that much coin, then so be it. And I'm not really sure if Kavara will play. I reckon, what was his bloody name? Vandermeer or something like that. He played pretty well, and I think he'll take his spot. So, that's sort of where I'm at with that. The bloke I'm going to get in is, I think everybody knows who it's going to be. Darcy Cameron. Just if I find him. Where is he? How shit is it how you can't search the player? That's pretty bad. Where the fuck is he? I've probably gone past him, eh? Yeah, fuck. Where is he? Have I gone past him? Oh, far out. Where is he? This is terrible production. If you guys just watching, you're probably screaming at me going, oh, you bloody went past him. Where is he? Oh, shit. Far out. This is terrible. Oh, my God. I apologise for people watching this. Just, there he is. Oh, my God. Anyway, Darcy Cameron. I think he's going to be really good to have on my bench. I reckon he'll take over from Mason Cox. He looks like a much better option. Really versatile with Common. I can sort of swap them around as I please. So yeah, I think that'll be alright. I just have to wait and see. You know, Cameron could just get admitted straight away. His job security isn't the greatest because of Cox, but I think he'll be fine. He did prove that he was a good player, and I think that's sort of what I'm going to go with this week. I'll shuffle it around. I probably won't mind fielding him. I think he's a good option to have. Put Starcevich on the ground. I think we'll just sort of leave it at that. Captains for this week. I think we've got Collingwood or VC Grundy, as you do. And I'm going to VC Grundy, probably for Neil. Let's be honest, it'll be Neil or bloody, maybe even Dunkley again. I like Dunkley's footy. He's playing really good. De Boer will tag the shit out of Bonampally, so I think another chance for Dunkley to sort of unleash a little bit. So that's the team for round 3. We'll have a look at the leagues real quickly and see where we're at. I did get 6 out of 10, which wasn't too bad. I beat Deji, so yeah, cop that, mate. Better luck next time. I couldn't believe that I won 6, though, because it was just such a shit round. I hate when you muck up the captaincy, but yeah, I'm probably a bit more lenient with the leagues. I really do concentrate on the overall ranking. But yeah, so that's the team done. We'll talk about a couple of players. The first guy I want to touch on is Max Gawn. Now, Gawny, he just rocked up. He turned up to play. Absolutely killed Pitnet. And you should, like, if you captained him and actually started him, well done. Really good effort. 76 at quarter time. That is unbelievable. What did he score? I don't even... Where does it say what did he... 184. Unbelievable. So, yeah. Maxi Gawn's just made it all that more harder to get him in. Jacobs is really going to have to bring his A game this year if I've got any chance in wheeling him in. But, yeah. I think what I learnt from that is I've been screwed around by English and Jacobs. I'm just going to have to stick it out of Jacobs now. What I learnt from that is for next year, set and forget. It doesn't matter how expensive Gawn and Grundy are. I think we just start them both and get it over and done with. Another bloke I want to talk about is Nat Fyfe, who had one of the best one-on-one matchups with Neil I've seen since he went with Dangerfield in 2015. So he scored 143. I'm just praying to God that he gets injured. Oh, not really. That's a bit mean, but I just need him in my side. I couldn't start him all. I wish I picked him instead of Callie, but yeah, unfortunately it is what it is. I'll have to wait and see on him. Yeah, I don't really want to back him in to get injured, but if I have to get him in my team, that's probably the only way that happens. Well done if you did start Nat Fyfe, but if you didn't, it's probably the exact same theory I've got, and it's a durability issue. You're not really sure whether or not he's able to stick out a whole year. So yeah, I think Fyfe's an interesting one because he's probably the best player in the comp, but yeah, in saying that, his durability is pretty average. So yeah, Lockie Whitfield, let's see what he's up to. He did lose some coin. He's probably the first forward player I get in. 97, pretty good, but I thought he was better than 97, to be honest. I watched him play and he covers the ground so well, and yeah, he's going to lose some coin, hopefully. Let's hope he gets like 100 this week or something, maybe a 90. Drop in price. He'll probably be one of my first upgrades. I'm going to try to get him in my forward line ASAP. Yeah, I didn't start him for obvious reasons. I thought he was a bit too expensive for a forward player, and I thought he'd get injured. Another player I do want to touch on is Jake Lloyd. He was frightening to watch against the Bombers, and yeah, he was partly the reason that Sydney had a chance, to be honest. One of the best defenders I've ever seen. 110 projected. Oh, there we go. 145. So that's really good. And look, the reason I didn't start Lloyd was obviously a Dawson factor, because I feel like Jordan Dawson and Jake Lloyd are going to share points. They play the same role, so that's kind of the reason I didn't start him. I'm waiting for them to combine a little bit. Hopefully Lloyd can do what he did at the end of last year, get in a bunch of 80 to 90 scores, drop a bit of coin, and then I'll be getting him in. That's kind of how I want to play it with him. I thought he was just way too expensive, $590k for a defender. I think you're kidding yourself, but he's a champion, and he's a guy that I really need in my side. I'll talk about one more guy, and Bailey Smith. I'm not sure if I spelled that right. There we go. Bailey Smith. Watched the whole game last night. He looks incredible. He wasn't the most effective player out there. His disposal was a little bit questionable, but he covers the ground so well. His work rate is incredible. He was at almost every single stoppage. He played basically full-time midfield. Every time he got it, he would just sprint. he runs and runs. He doesn't stop. He just keeps going, and I just love how hard he works. He's just a really good player. I think he's having the potential to be the next Bontempelli for the next few years. It's a big statement, but just the work ethic. I was watching him off the ball, just sprinting across the wing to get from defence to forward, just to get to a stoppage. Every time he got the ball, he'd just run straight through. He's so quick, and yeah, I think he's got the potential to be one of the greatest midfielders in that Doggies lineup, which is saying something because there's a lot of good players in that team. He's probably a guy that I'm really eyeing off at the moment. I do want him in my side, but unfortunately I just can't fit him in at this point in time. But yeah, he's definitely on the cards. He and Whitfield are the guys that I kind of want to wheel in my side. But yeah, if you pick Bailey Smith, I know George did, well done. Great pod. He's playing some good footy. So that's the side for round 2. Not too bad. Hopefully we can bounce back and ease up on these trades a bit. Because yeah, I do it all the time. I sort of start the season off a bit shit and I get carried away off my trades. I'll try ease up, but yeah, Houston had to go. Howe had to come in. As simple as that. I might keep Kavara if he plays. Need to make some money off him. And I'm not sure about Cameron's job security. That could be a big question mark. We'll just wait and see. But that's it for the video. Yeah, it should be good for round 3. Keen to get stuck into this year. It's been way too long. So yeah. That's it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.